Hi everybody, it's Let's Paint, and today I just had to turn up my thing so I could hear it. Sorry about that for seeing my hand like this close to the camera. So today we're going to be making the sky painting that I told you about in our Icy Mountain painting video, which has 11 views or maybe even more. And you may have noticed I have 4 subscribers now, which is happy to see. So yeah. And now we're doing the sky painting, and I hope it gets to like 20 views in a few weeks, or 50, 100, however many views it gets, that's perfect. So yeah, we have our big palette that we haven't used in a while, and we're using our new brush, which is our wall painting brush. So let's put this thing down here. Just gonna scoot it over here so you guys can see. So now we're going to dip the brush in the paint. Now you see our brush is covered in it. Now we're just going to scoot this off to the side. And now we're just going to paint the sky. It's very hard to paint with this giant brush. I just can't. Oh, I turned the canvas from how big it is. This is huge. Okay, it's pretty easy to paint the top of the canvas for your sky now, since you have a really big paintbrush. So yeah, we're already almost out of paint. So that's already almost out of paint on the blue. So yeah, I'm gonna keep painting over here. Okay. Oh, I hit the camera. Sorry. Right, now we're going to wash our paintbrush off in our little water. Bit of water over here. Okay, we're gonna leave it in there. Now, the next part we're going to need is actually going to be, wait a minute, maybe we're going to need more blue, but I'm going to use a smaller brush for that. But for now, I'm going to do our green. So we're going to get our big boy green right here. And set that, oh, I almost moved the camera, which is not going to be good if I moved it. So we got our big boy right here. Sorry that it was so close. So we got our Masters Tempera paint. Tempera? Yeah, that's tempera. So we're going to open it now. Okay, that was kind of hard. And I got paint on my finger, so hooray. I got dirty. I'm going to put some green right here. Okay, now that we have some green right there, we're just going to set the green off to the side, because I'm actually going to need the green again. So yeah. Now that we got our green to the side, we're going to have to get a paintbrush out of our paintbrush thing. Paintbrush holder. Yeah, paintbrush bucket. So, right here I got this paintbrush, which is very small, and it has a good amount of bristles, or brush bristles, whatever you want to call them. Okay, so now we're going to take our palette and dip it in our green. So now I will paint it across right here. And you don't want to push too hard, or else you're going to waste all your paint on your first go. So yeah. But if you want to push hard, you can push hard. It's your canvas. And you can put whatever you want on it. I am going to need more blue, but I will put that on in a second. So, I'm going to keep putting that on here. Also, make sure to like and subscribe, which will be happy. And watch all of my other videos, like Icy Mountain Painting, or Let's Paint the Movie Part 1. Because the most popular video on my channel right now is Let's Paint the Movie Part 1. I just can't believe it. It's so crazy. Because that like a month ago, I told you guys we're gonna see if we can get Let's Paint the Movie Part 1 to the highest rank in first place. In a few months, in a month later, we have it in first place. Because I've been ranking all my videos, and guess who's in second place? My first video, Rainbow Painting. Yeah. Rainbow Painting is in second place. And guess who's in last place? It is, I don't know. I gotta check after this video. So yeah. Now we're going to have to get the blue that I used, which was this canister. Yep, this canister, which was this blue. It looks very shiny, and I just looked inside my little box full of paints, and it looked very cool to me, so I used it. So we're going to open it back up. Let me sit down first on my little art stool. Okay, now we're going to open it right here. Okay, so we're going to take our palette. Let's scoot our painting first off to the side so I can move this thing in. So look. So we have our blue. It's like liquidy. I don't know why. Also, if you heard that blow, you have really good hearing, because when I open my paint canisters sometimes, when I open them, they sometimes have a paint bubble at the top, so sometimes I have to blow that bubble out. And I had to blow a bubble out when I opened that paint. So yeah, we're gonna scoot our thing over here and get our painting back. We're already 6 minutes into the video. This is crazy, and we only have this. So we gotta keep going. But while our stuff is, we're gonna have to wait for our stuff to dry before we start doing our cool stuff, which I'll get to in a moment. Because there's some special things I gotta do for the painting after the blue has dried. So let me tell you the secrets. There's going to be a tree. There's going to be a tree on the painting, which is basically like the old tree that you would see in my movies, my little paint movies. So like the Let's Paint the Movie Part 1 and Part 2. The old tree didn't exist in Part 1. It actually existed in Part 2, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was Part 2. It existed. My first movie, Let's Paint the Movie Part 1, that was actually one of my favorite videos I made, because there's one part that just made me so happy, and it was so funny to look at. So if you remember when Green, he sped away to a gas station and brought back the giant Dr. Pepper, well, I got a Dr. Pepper from upstairs at my house when my mom was sleeping and Dad was home. I actually took that Dr. Pepper and I was drinking it. I was like, oh, I have an idea. They're thirsty, so I'm going to use the Dr. Pepper can that I have. So then Green brings it, sets it down, and then Pink and them use it. That's one of the funny parts of the movie. There's actually going to be even more funny parts in the movie in Part 3, but I can leak that because it doesn't have any parts that are showing in the actual movie. So yeah, but I'm just leaking. There's funny parts in the movie, and I will. If you watch my Icy Mountain painting, you'll hear about some of those leaks that I am talking about right now. So we're going to have to get what brush is there? There's my mixer. There's this little brush here. Which one should I get? I got one. Alright. We have our little brush right here. Basically the same thing as our brush that we use to paint grass, but it's different. So, got our brown on there, and now we're going to paint the tree. The tree. That's very clean. That is a clean line. Very clean, actually. But we gotta put like double line on it. That was a very clean line. I don't know why, but I can paint wet on wet with the blue, or maybe it just dried fast. I don't know. Well, there was a thin. Okay. People are getting yelled at upstairs, and I don't know why. If you can hear that, that's also a good thing, because you can hear that upstairs, which is like a few, like 14 flights flights of stairs up. It took me a second to translate these words. I gotta clean my brushes afterward and dry them, which is going to be fun. So yay. Next brush we're going to need is our fan brush. So we got our fan brush. I gotta keep going back and getting the paintbrush. So here's our fan brush. It's been skinned out a lot, if you can see. So I'm gonna dip it in our green we had earlier for our grass. And now I'm going to dab it on our tree. Reason is this is like summer, so the trees have their green on. Okay, if you understand me, that's a good thing, because I'm basically telling you all about the painting. If you can't understand me, you don't even know what I'm painting. Wow, it's kind of hard to paint on it now because it's all like brownish on the leaves, but that's okay. Okay, next color we're also gonna need is red. So yeah, let me get out our a very small brush, but not the smallest one in town. It is a very small brush, but not the smallest one in town. So look, here it is. It's pretty small. Let me put this close up to the camera. It's kind of blurry. So here it is. Let me clean the lenses with my fingers. There we go. That's cleaner. So here it is. It's still kind of blurry, maybe because it's too close. My hand is also shaking very much. I'm gonna grab that paint back there. Okay, open it up. Wow, it's kind of dry on the sides. Maybe because I haven't used red in a while. So we have some red on our paintbrush. It looks like a bloody knife now. So I'm going to dot on our canvas. I'm also going to be uploading way more frequently since I hit 4 subscribers. Maybe I have 5 now. I don't know. I gotta check that too. So yeah. Bing bong. There's all the apples from the apple tree. All the apples, like apple cider. All that yummy apples. 4th of July is also like 4th of July is in 6 days. In 6 days it'll be 4th of July. So also that is it for this video. And here's our painting. I hope you like it. I have to write my name on it too. So we're going to scooch it off to the side and write the name, and then we're going to say goodbye to all our fans, and we're going to see you next time. So I'm going to go down under the cushions that I used to film and grab a marker there. So we got our pink marker. I think this. Wait, why is it not on camera? It's not going on camera. Here it is. I think it's dry. Let me check. It's still pretty good. So I'm gonna take our painting a bit farther because I don't want you guys to see me write my name and for a while. So yeah, we're going to do. So we're gonna say bye and then put my name. A-O-N. I kind of just wanted to say some of the letters. So yeah, there we go. So now we're gonna put that back down there. And now it is time to say goodbye to all the fans. Pretty sad to say. Bye, Let's Paint guys. Bye guys, and yeah, I hope you liked the painting, and I will see you in the next vlog. See you.